Alright guys, welcome back to the Knives Fast channel. It's time for a quick video, and this is what came back with me from Blade Show 2024. And guys, this is the Knives Fast channel. We're having a blast on this channel. We went to Blade Show, we met a lot of great people. A lot of people came by the booth that didn't even know I existed. So if you're new around here, welcome. If you've been here for a while, thank you. Thank you. So we're going to go through these knives. Now, these are not reviews. These are just a quick look at what I got at Blade Show. And we will do full review. So I'm not going to go into specs. I'm not going to go into price. Well, I might touch on price. But we're just going to look at a few things here that are coming up for review on the channel based on what I picked up at Blade Show. So we're going to start left to right. So the first thing we got here, I went to the Riot booth because somebody came by the table. Who was it? Somebody came by the table and had this knife that was a Matthew Christensen design. And I'm like, what the heck is that? So they said it's at Riot. So go to the Riot booth. And there are several versions of this knife, which I believe is called the Chevron. It is a Matthew Christensen design. There you can see the info, full titanium. And this says with holes, so I think he gave me the wrong box, but that's okay. Oh, no, that's right. So it's a hole rather than a stud. I'm sorry. So it's titanium bead blast pattern, magna cut belt satin. And the way I understood this is designed by Matthew Christensen, and the guy I met in the Riot booth, his name is Jan, and they're made by Riot, but it's JanKnives.com. And this is friggin' awesome. So decent size. No choil or anything, just a good 4-finger grip. Really kind of neutral handle shape until you get to right here. It is flat, but then you've got this really cool almost pistol grip. You have jimping right here. This ridiculous milling pattern. How fantastic is that? It is a frame lock with a steel lock bar insert. It is in magna cut. You have a beautiful double tooled pivot here. Nice cutback, nice hole, beautiful satin finish with horizontal on the flats, vertical on the blade and the swedge. And as you can see, we have a very deep hollow grind. There's the Jan Knives logo and the Christensen Knives logo. Really stinking cool. Now, two things that are normally nitpicks for me. Number one, there is not a cutout to the lock bar. But we have a chamfer on both sides, and it moves easily, so it's not hurting my finger. It's easy to move, not a problem at all. Second one is I like a little bit longer hole just to have enough room to get my finger in, but there's plenty. It works. It just works. Detent is magnificent. This is an absolute... Now, they had a full dress version. They had a fat carbon version. They had a weave carbon fiber version. They had this. They might have had others that I didn't see. Some stuff had gotten sold out already. I got the second to the last one of these, the one that wasn't the display model. But this was $290. Fantastic price for magna cut and that crazy milling. Then I went to the Kaiser appreciation dinner for their 11 years. Look at that. It's so cool. Nice pouch here. And then they gave us this Kaiser good guy. Nice guy. Really nice aluminum flat scales, but they are chamfered a lot. You have the 11th anniversary here, and you have the really cool design with the I almost said panda. Koala bear, koala, whatever you call it. Really beautiful. It's got the 11th anniversary up here as well on the blade. Gorgeous looking. I will review this because it's a new model. You've got this beautiful looking satin finish blade. Just ridiculous detent on this one. Definitely smooth. Very nice. A little small, but I got 4-finger grip here. Good jimping, as Kaiser tends to do. So that is the Kaiser nice guy that will be coming up for review. Then... Okay, so I got to tell a little story. Story time with Uncle Casey. Grumpy Grunt comes to the booth. I had gone around for 2 days looking for a small fixed blade because I got to scratch that itch of a pocket fixed blade. I don't have enough of them. I need a few more, but I wanted something cool and different, okay? So I had been going around everywhere. Grumpy gave me 2 or 3 ideas. I went to one. It was awesome, but it just wasn't for me. The finishes, the material wasn't for me, but ergonomically, it was fantastic. Then he goes, oh, there's this guy and this guy. So I go over, and I'd already been to this table, and I saw some of the knives, but I didn't see this one. The first one I saw was too small, and the second one I saw was too big. I didn't see this one. Now, this is somebody Grumpy is really high on. This is Joshua Fisher, a Forged in Fire champion, which I didn't realize. I probably watched it because I watched all of them. Handmade knives, and this is made in the U.S. in Hawaii, to be exact, I believe. But I'm not positive, but that's where this area code comes up. But and he is a really cool guy. He had some really nice knives at the table. Now, the other thing I was running into at a lot of booths was everybody there was another knife maker. I'm not going to call him out. I wanted the knife he had. Had great looking handles. It was a really good size, but he just had this really generic sheath that was made for all the different sizes. He had one sheath, and it was about this size knife, but it was like that big of a sheath, and the knife only came to like right here, and that's the only sheath option he had. I would love to get a knife from that guy in the future. If you're watching, you probably know who you are. I would love to get one of your knives, but it just wasn't for me. Now, this is a really cool size sheath. You can see here, good size, and it is a pocket dropper with a clip built in, and great sheath option. Now, this is Nitro V, and the cool thing about this, guys, you can actually see where he's punched this to do the HRC on this, and I forgot to ask him what it was. See that? There's punches all over the place on the dang thing. But Grumpy was telling me he does them really, really high, and it's Nitro V. So I'll find out. I'll message him and find out what the HRC is because I'm curious. But what we've got here is a 3.5 finger knife. But because of this slant, I get a good pressure. So I've got a guard here, and I get good pressure against that, and I've got a good size. Now, there's no lanyard hole, but for me, I don't need one. This is fine just like it is, finished perfectly. Now, this is what he called nautical, rich light blue and gray, it looks like to me, and a very nice grind. I've only cut a couple of things with it. Let's see if I can find something here. Well, we got a card. Let's see if this works. 3x5 card. I was cutting, just a magnificent edge, really, really nice, just really, really good. So this is already in the pocket today for Blue Monday, and I'm really enjoying it a lot. So 3 really cool knives. Again, reviews will be coming up on these soon. Again, I don't even remember. I didn't ask him what the name of this knife was, and I didn't really care. It's the small fixed blade, I guess. But really, really cool size and shape, and just really thin behind the edge. So really liking that. So there's what I got at Blade Show. And guys, I appreciate it. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, check out the channel if you're new around here. And really cool stuff. Just check it out. There were so many options. It's so hard. I don't have enough money. There were 2 or 3 other things I really wanted, and I capped myself at a certain price, so I didn't buy any more. But I probably will have to buy a few more things down the road. So really, really cool, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and thanks for watching the Nice Fast channel.